Hey, everybody. Do not adjust your sets. It's me and my birthday buddy, Rebekah. That's my yarn.
Birthday, buddy.
Hey, right now I see Canadian Family Life, Suburban Hillbilly, Melinda Dobson. I saw Joey in here earlier. Peaceful Des. Thank y'all so much for coming. I'm not sure all who's here because I'm just seeing a little small box on my tablet. Uh, Thank y'all so much for being here tonight.
Thank you for coming to celebrate with us.
Yeah. I was just talking to Rebekah about before we started, came up. I was thinking about trying to do a small giveaway, maybe just something small, but I didn't get a chance to go by and get it. Had to work late. Had to come home and do a bunch of stuff and try to get ready for this. I just did not have time. So we may change that up for something else. We'll probably talk about it a little while. Let a few more people get in here.
Yes.
I'm seeing 6. I'm not sure how many is actually here.
I'm not sure.
I also sent Ginger the link in case she wanted to stop in. I don't know if she will. This time of year, she's gardening, trying to take care of the animals, stuff like that, feed the family. So, cooking supper. Hey, James Hall.
Hi, James Hall, and hi, Regina. Good to see you here. But yeah, we didn't even know we were birthday buddies until one time I said my birthday was coming up on the 26th, and he went, mine's the same.
Yep.
I thought, wow, I got a birthday buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it's today I got my car's windows tinted, and then found out that I have to wait 48 hours before I roll those windows down.
Yep.
And the bad thing is that my car's AC doesn't work.
Ooh. That's not good.
No, it's not.
I did that in summer one time with a black Ford Ranger I used to have. I got the windows tinted and was not thinking about it. They told me you can't roll down. I think back then it was like 24 hours, sometime the next day. It's so hot in the summer anyway, it's going to kind of dry it out. And I'm like, this truck didn't come with an air conditioner. That was a hot ride home.
Yes, it certainly is. It should be okay. But I always thought where they have that little tab where you're not supposed to put it down below that. But this place that tinted it put it an inch below, and I was like, I thought with inspections they were pretty dead on that you have to put it up there, to that line. Well, I went over to the place that I'm going to have my car worked on from now on, and he says, I'm going to let it pass, because if you have it up there, you're really not going to get the shading you really need.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, most of the time, if it's just an inch, they won't really bother you about it. And if the tint's slightly darker than it's supposed to be, most of the time they won't bother you. But if it's a really noticeable difference, the police will stop you and say, "Hey, you got a problem." So.
But yeah, it's I did it at my windows all the way around are 35%.
Yeah.
And that one across the windshield is at 25. Yeah. Because as you get older, you get cataracts. And that sun coming into my eyes really bothers me.
That gets to be pretty bad too. I wish I'd had some of that put on mine, but I've not touched mine since I bought it. It was used. Already had some tint on the windows. It's way past time to replace it, put new on there, but I hadn't done it yet. I got told by the eye doctor I have a sensitivity to light. My eyes are sensitive to it.
Yeah, exactly, James. If there's them kind of officers that just want to push their agenda around, they can give me some trouble, but I hope they don't, because I'd rather have it down there. Hi, Xander.
Hey, my Nevada little brother, Nevada. He likes to correct me on that.
But I ended up, hey, sweet boy. Ronald, you might want to take the dogs out.
Uh-oh.
They're telling you something. Hi, Tamara and David.
Hey, Dick and Tank, how y'all doing? Good to see y'all.
Good to see you here. Such great friends.
I'm so sorry you're so tired you can't correct me right now, Xander. Yes, technically our birthday is not till Friday, but since I do my live on Wednesdays, decided to go ahead and pop it in there. So
yeah, we just do it a couple of days early, which is good.
Okay.
Oh,
And do not forget technical difficulties.
You're going to hear a lab tail banging on a cage. Relax, Blue. Relax, Blue. Good boy. He likes to bang that tail around. So, but I wanted to show you guys something. Let me bring this. That there. I brought my scrubbies up. There we go. And here they are.
Hello, Kristen. Bella's Whisper Farmstead. How you doing? Glad you made it.
Look at all these.
You have got some scrubbies.
Two.
I still can't get Gina to use the one you sent us. She said it's too pretty. She does not want to use it. She wants to put it up somewhere.
Regina, you know I can make more. I certainly can, because I am still doing it.
She had me to go to the dollar store the other day and buy some because she does not want to mess yours up. She said it's too pretty.
Hi, Jane Doe.
Jane Doe, I don't know if I ever seen you, but glad you made it in.
She's a good friend of mine.
Oh, that's nice.
She got blessed with. You want me to tell them, Jane Doe? See what she says. I surprised her with a whole bunch of hats. She was like, "Oh my goodness."
Yeah, we're probably definitely going to end at 7. It's still piping hot back here.
Yes,
but it is.
They are scrubbies, and I have 2 different kinds, and I'll bring them up to the camera. I have ones that are just straight cotton yarn, and then this one has the scrubby type yarn. Oh, there's a hair.
It just helps scrub them.
Yeah. So this one has, as you can see, it has a little bit more scrubbiness to it, but you're still going to be able to scrub with this one.
I just saw Canadian Family Life. I said, hey, hello, thank y'all for coming in too. I think I saw Randy Ridge earlier. If I'm missing y'all, we're talking. I'm sorry. I'm glad y'all are here. Good, Rebecca.
So she said yes with a heart. Jane Doe did. I sent her 2 long hats, or no, was it? Yes, 2 long hats and 3 others.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
2 long hats.
2 long hats, the longer ones.
Sounds like you had on Jerry's live the other night.
Yes.
Okay, yes. Those are nice.
They are. And then 3 others. 3 other kind.
I still got mine somewhere. I got to find it. What did you send me? Come on. It may have been Canadian Family Live that actually gifted it to me in your live. They gifted it to me. I still got my hat. If it gets cold, I'm looking forward to putting it on.
Yes, they're 3 footers. They're 3 feet long. She likes to go to football games. And because of those longer ones, she's going to be able to put it around her neck and keep her neck warm and, cover her mouth. And
oh, heck yeah.
So.
It gets mighty cold during football season, so yeah.
Yes, it does. Yes, thank you. Yes, I want to bless everyone if I can.
You're a blessing every day, Rebekah.
It makes my life, makes me feel better, and it makes the person that gets one of my my gifts feel better too. That's what's really nice about me learning all of this stuff.
I have got to start trimming up the day before before my live, so I can take a shower and I'm not itchy afterwards. Because I let this beard get so thick and everything, it's like shearing a sheep, and I've got to get there and trim it all off, and it gets everywhere. I had to go out on the porch without my shirt on, beat myself with a shirt, try to get the hair off of me.
There is these Karen, kind of like it's shaped like this. That one of those, unlike with the pattern that they have on there for you to make a hat, I can make almost 3 out of that one skein of yarn.
Wow.
It depends on how big the yarn is, because of course I get the pound of yarn, because then I can make multiple hats with that.
Well,
But
nice.
it makes it nice. And I do know that on the scrubbies, of course, my hats, when I make them, they're about 2 hours long.
Yeah.
And the scrubbies take me a half an hour. So if you guys want to do any math, I made 200 scrubbies. So I think that's 100 hours.
Yeah, I've seen you knock out a hat during one of live videos. I mean, I know you got some skills.
Thank you. It's kind of decided they were his. Well, Tamara, if you want me to send you some more scrubbies so you can have to scrub your stuff with, I can do that.
Yeah, got them.
But you got to realize that I have been making those hats for years. Even though I stopped, I've been making those hats for years. It makes things nice. I don't want people to have cold heads. I don't.
Mama used to every dang winter. We'd be sitting there in the living room watching TV. I'd look over and she'd be over just working. It wasn't very long. She had something to cover her legs with. And she'd make it up. Next thing up to give somebody, she was doing another one. So,
yeah. James, the best way to do that so you don't have to pay for shipping, a lot of people will look at what the prices are at Joann's, which people are saying Joann's going out of business, or Michael's. They will send me a gift card and send it to my email. So then I take that, I print off a paper, and I take it to Michael's or Joann's or even Hobby Lobby.
yeah.
And it doesn't, yes, it costs you, but it doesn't cost you to ship yarn to me, which is getting so expensive. It's kind of like
everything's getting crazy.
It's kind of like the giveaway or the celebration I'm going to have Saturday. I'm not going to be able to ship to Canada unless they pay for it.
Yeah, that's a big difference.
It does.
But yeah, if I can talk to my guy, I'm hoping I can go by tomorrow or the next day and talk to him. And if I can get some of the hats and shirts I ordered, I will probably donate a hat and a shirt for your giveaway Saturday. Okay. So all you have to do is, if I can't be there for some reason, let me know and just send me the shipping information. I'll send it to them, whoever wants.
Not a problem. it made it a lot easier, and then I'm able, because usually the yarns that I get are Karen. I get Burnett yarn also. Fort Worth, okay. Yeah, not a problem. And how cold does Fort Worth get?
I'm not watching some channels down around that area in South Texas. I think it's South Texas where he's at. I'm not sure. It gets really hot, so I would imagine it turns off and gets pretty cold too. Especially on that ocean breeze coming up in there on them, it probably does get really cold. Or at least it feels cold anyway.
Oh my.
And I honestly cannot wait for some of that cold. Cold weather is my favorite time of the year. I may even end up being able to do a live out by the fire pit this year, I hope.
I just felt my black dog's fur. It is warm. Okay.
I say we're lucky we actually got a little passing shower just now, so the temperature finally started dropping in the house. I don't turn the 2 window ACs on until I get home. And running late, of course, it didn't have time to cool it down. It was at 82 on the living room thermometer there. Well, 81 on thermostat, 82. We got a clock with a thermometer built into it on the other wall. It was 82. So it was 80 when I came in here.
I've started more so of putting a 3-ply yarn and a 4-ply medium together, and it doesn't seem to make those hats as thick, where they're not as hot, just doing different things so they're not so hot and people's heads are sweating in the winter, which is not good.
I was actually watching Big Fatty Living, Michelle and JJ. Michelle was talking about their homeless issues out in California. And I think the government actually went as far as to give them tents and stuff. But then they wind up, they're on like streets, you can hardly stake them down. So they wind up blowing around in when the wind gets real high, like it did out there, like 70-mile-an-hour winds in California. She was terrified. She saw a tent blow across the street in front of her going through town.
Wow.
She said she just prayed nobody was inside. So, I mean, yeah. And I mean, that's a very noble James Hall that y'all are trying to do that for homeless.
Yeah, definitely. Because I can try and see if I can do just a straight 4-ply, because of that. The loom that I use is a little bit tighter. It's not so wide open like some of them that I use. I use that purple one, and someone has sent me some camouflaged yarn. That was Lauren and Joel.
Yeah, my sister made a blanket for me, a big Afghan that fits me, 6'3". But she made me one, and she used camo yarn knit, but she only had a certain amount. So she just made camo squares. And about the only way she could get it where you could see the camo pattern some was do a little tight pattern in there. So, I mean, it works. It'll run you out from under it.
Wow. That's cool that you can crochet, because the thing I think about is if you're crocheting a hat, you need to see that thing is going to fit the person right. And with this loom, it's a knit and it stretches, which that's why they fit everybody's head, except if you've got a really big head and you've got to use my biggest loom.
That's something I never picked up from Mama, but my sister, she got it. She loves crocheting too, especially in the wintertime. Summertime it's a little too hot down here to be doing it, but like as far as Afghans and stuff like that. And but I mean, I can like sew a button back on a shirt and do a little small stuff sewing. And my grandma taught me a little bit of that. As far as crocheting, I'm completely lost. I just don't know how to do it. I never could figure it out. So
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, thank you, David Turner.
Thank you so much. But yes, I could probably help out James to be able to do that. Definitely.
A lot of people don't think about it. I mean, a good hat keep that head warm in that cold weather.
Yes, it will.
You lose a lot of heat through the top of your head, especially mine. 'Cause I'm losing hair to hold it in. So I actually wear a little pullover, a little bogging cap. It's a little short one, about that tall. I wear it over my hat. I pull it down where it comes down over my hat and my ears. In the wintertime, I just keep my ears warm. Now I got 3 hats, so I can try it out this year.
But yeah, it's been great. So I was thinking of postponing my live, but because of the car, I don't have air conditioning in it right now. I've got to have that fixed. And not being able to roll those windows down. If, I've got that live Saturday, and I really want to do it Saturday.
Yeah, it won't be long. You'll be able to roll those windows down at least, but you really need to get that AC checked out.
Oh, I know what the problem is. It's just having the funds to buy the part and then the funds to pay someone to put it on.
Yes. That's always something, because if you don't know how to do it, and you got to pay somebody, and that's a lot.
I'm guessing that I've never taken off because this car isn't like the cars I've had before. They were all V8s. I knew how to work on the Chevrolets and stuff, and knew how to do that. But this is a Subaru, and there's a lot of parts that have to come off of there to take that off. And then I still have to drive it somewhere to have it pressurized, evacuated.
That's what's so bad about a lot of these newer cars. They put so many little sensors and little fancy things that are really great at the time, but they can dang sure tear up and cost a small fortune.
No, Tamara, they don't. But I have everybody that I've ever taken that car to, they definitely did say that I made a good choice. I definitely did. If I remember correctly, Prepping for Heaven is Christine?
I believe that's Lori.
Laura? Okay.
Lori. And thank you for coming in. And you're not late. You're just in time.
Nobody's late. It's just the time you're supposed to come in.
I like my Toyota. It's been reliable, my Tundra, my truck. But it's just, well, I told somebody a while back, I think Toyota and Japanese means expensive to work on. So it's like everything costs more for parts to fix them.
Yeah, as Xander said, yeah, they are one of the long lasting cars on the road.
I think that's the one you see a lot of people doing camping videos up north, because they have some of the all-wheel drive cars, and they'll go all over the place up in the mountains with them and stuff. So they're supposedly really dependable cars.
Oh yeah, I know that if I was in my 1-ton Chevy truck, which of course has a V8, which takes a whole lot more gas.
Yeah.
This car is it's a lot lower. I can see the wheels of the semis. And hope they see me.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nanny Tam.
Nanny Tam, I hope you're still feeling better, and we love you, girl.
Thank you, James. Thank you so much. But
Yeah.
I guess Ronald's getting ready to take Blue out to do his business.
Well, it looks like now people in Texas are going to have warm heads.
But it makes my heart so happy when people want to help me out.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of times that I will go into
What you got to do, Melinda?
and Melinda, have a great time and hope to see you tomorrow. I mean Saturday on my live at 9 o'clock in the 10 o'clock in the morning Central Standard Time. Good night, Melinda.
So you're doing it at
10,
what time in the morning?
10 Central.
I think it'd be 9. No, it'd be 11 here. 11 here.
11 there. Yes.
I think. So, yeah.
Because I need to get done before 1 for Butler Family Farm. And then they need to finish before 5 o'clock for Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa.
I realized
Gina's
wanting to do something for my birthday Saturday at her sister's house in Douglas. And so we'll be in there trying to be there by 11:30. I think we're going to go by Subway and pick up a little Subway platter for everybody to have and stuff like that. So I probably won't get to watch too much of it. If we get there in time and get everything settled in, I may try to pop in toward the end for a second.
Okay.
But it just worked out that time, Like I said, we'll be headed to Douglas around that time.
I understand.
Like I said, I'll be willing to donate a hat and a shirt if I can get them from the guy. I'll have to let you know.
Okay.
If I can get them, and then I'll just like I said, just let me know who wins, and I'll ship it to them.
Yeah, definitely. I certainly will, and I'll have everybody email me.
Gina was trying to cover that too, so she wouldn't let me finish it.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Regina. Tamara. Yeah, it's understandable. And
It's too itchy. Well, partly itchy because of this dang sweat and everything. I wish would have had time to take a shower before this, but I didn't. So work's been kind of crazy. They want to put us where we store the peanut butter and not have AC, but they have AC across the street where they produce it.
Oh.
So, I mean, they're sitting at around 80 degrees with the roaster and all that stuff going over there, and we're sitting at 95 degrees or higher over there with nothing, just a couple fans blowing.
Wow.
It's crazy.
It would definitely be nice if they had, even a swamp cooler would help.
Yeah. Those are like, I actually saw, we had a company come to a place I used to work at, and they had one little trailer you could pull inside the building and unhook it, drop it. And it actually had the big honeycomb thing on it. They actually call them cool cell pads. They use them in chicken houses. And there's a fan behind it, and water trickles down the front of that cool cell, the honeycomb, and it blows the air through it, and it cools the air as it goes through it. It's steady cycling and trickling water down. And I walked over and stood in front of it, and it feels like an AC in the summertime.
I bet it does.
But the company I worked for said, we'll just use fans. We can't afford that. So we got really sad to see it go.
Can you hear the window air conditioner that I have in here?
I do not.
Oh, that's good. It's over here in the window.
Yeah. I'm surprised y'all can't hear that big box fan. I got the box fan in the hallway on high, trying to blow some cool air down this way. And I got my little fan on the wall here blowing at me too, so it's helping.
Thank you. I wondered because it's always on. I just didn't know if you guys could hear it.
I guess I shouldn't fuss at all because shoot, back 100 years ago, folks didn't even have a fan. So, Just had to open a window and hope for a breeze.
I I had never lived in a house that had one of those attic fans, in the hallway that would pull the air out.
Yeah, I didn't have one of those. Gina's mom and dad had one of those. We had the big window fan that actually bolted to the outside of the window facing. It was like 3 foot wide by about 4 foot tall, and you could slide the window up, cut that thing on, and open up all the windows in the house, and the curtain would just float out.
Johnny just came in.
Hey, Johnny, thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
made
you,
it.
brother.
And like for the record, I don't know how many times we've told this to people. That's actually Friday. We're just doing it Wednesday. Rebecca's live is going to be Saturday morning, 10 Central.
10 Central. Thank you, Christine.
Thank you, Christine. I appreciate that.
Yeah. I was telling on, oh gosh, on Amy. I can remember her name, Amy and Chris, that I was thinking of postponing my live for Saturday. I'm not going to.
Christine's singing now.
Because they were saying that family comes first, but my nephew lives about 3 miles from where his mother is. If anything happens, he's going to let me know.
Yeah.
He'll definitely let me know, and we're going to pray and hope that nothing happens.
So it's your mother that's...
It's my sister.
Oh, your sister. It's not in good shape.
It's my sister.
Okay.
It's the one that I did the short about.
I don't know if I saw it, but if y'all get a chance, throw some prayers up there for her.
Thank you.
I see Joe fixed a few, and I said hey to him, and I think I saw something about 99 acres. I'm not sure.
Yes.
Hey, sister, how you doing? If you're in there.
Yeah. Nanny Tam is in here, and I'm trying to find where Nana 9 Acres. Oh, there she is. Thank you, Nana 9 Acres.
I missed it. I might have to scroll back.
It's up. I can't tell what time it was, but it's up by Joe Fix It For You saying, hey, Johnny and Christine. It's right below that. She gave us a whole bunch of those horns of plenty. Yeah.
I saw that. I finally made it back to her there. Sorry we missed you, Nana. We really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys so much. I had a friend that isn't here anymore that had her birthday the same day as mine, but only 2 years apart. And yeah.
Been there. I actually had a step nephew that passed away last year on my birthday, our birthday.
Our birthday? Wow.
So, well, we didn't really get along all that great anymore. There were some issues, and we hadn't really talked much. And of course, nothing ever got resolved. So, another one of those things you're going to deal with.
Yeah, prepping for heaven. Did you put the rice and the spinach together? Because I've never done that.
That actually don't sound bad.
Megan's Fearless Adventures. Hi, Megan.
Make you move.
Make you move.
Thanks for coming in, girl. Love you.
I enjoyed that live yesterday. They did. That was great.
Yes.
Was
it the pop-up?
It was a pop-up, yes.
I didn't get a chance to watch that one. I got to get back and watch it. Or no, was that Monday night?
No, it was yesterday.
Okay, I must have missed that one too. I thought I was going to have one Monday night, but I wasn't able to watch it. Hey, Ginger. Thank you, sis. I appreciate it.
Thank
We
you,
appreciate it.
Ginger.
Yeah, anytime you get Ginger, Joey, and Megan and Niecy and the family together, it's going to be wild.
And Christine and Johnny were there, and also
Yeah.
and it was also Dale, not Dale, but why can't I think? Jesse and Lisa were there also.
I remember seeing the like where it came on. I scrolled over it. I was scrolling past on my phone. I think yesterday or something. I saw it. I'm like, I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it. And I saw the 3 pictures, but I couldn't remember Jesse on there.
And also Mickey.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Mickey came up on the panel too.
Yeah, I gotta go back and watch that one. It's so hard to find time to go back and watch them because there's so many other things I got to get back up on. I want nobody to feel left out. I want to make sure I get them to watch and give them that like if I can. But it's not enough hours in the day.
Yes, definitely.
Oh man, it was kind of a boring video yesterday. I got out with the spraying, but I tried to get something out. Oh, it's so hot. Oh. And I'd already had that stuff where I shook the jug. It got on my hand. I was wanting to wipe my eye so bad. And it was just like pouring all down. I'm trying to shake it around and get it out from around my eye.
Hi, Paul. It's PSP Odyssey.
Oh, PSP Odyssey. Sorry. Hey, Paul. How you doing, bud? Glad you made it in. We've got a lot of great channels in here tonight. Thank y'all so much for being here. We appreciate it. Thank y'all for the birthday wishes, too.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's so great to see our friends here, you know?
Oh. I understand I kind of go on a little early, so not a lot of people has time to come in. A lot of people are cooking supper right now. But
who's got one eye closed watching this?
Uh-oh.
Maggie.
I don't know what happened there.
Thank you, Paul.
Yeah, I usually try to have my live this early so I don't have too many of these and get a little stupid. Well, I like to relax. Anyway.
Oh, wow.
Go easy, Rebekah. That's a lot. I forgot. We're not having the same thing. Yeah. Well, see, I mean, like Johnny said, 5 o'clock stuff time. It's time zones. You know, everybody's scattered out across the country here. So I mean, you never know what somebody's doing at certain times. So.
Okay.
Oh, Ginger's got one eye closed. Watch.
Why does Ginger have one eye closed? Did you do something to your eye, Ginger?
See, James, that's why I do it at 6 o'clock my time, so I don't have too many of those and get way too relaxed. It's getting kind of hot. I'd be pulling my shirt off, and nobody wants to see that. So,
in fact, I've got the camera up too high. Look what I put on today.
Oh, Gilliam Farms. There you go.
Farms.
Yep. I've got 8th Avenue Foods and Provisions. I got my hole in it too. Still wearing the uniforms.
I'm sleepy too. Okay. That's a good reason.
Christine, you should be sleepy. Christine works like every time I turn around, they're trying to do a live. Christine's out of town.
She's out of town, or?
I mean, I don't know how she has the energy to do anything. Johnny is working her too hard.
No, I don't think Johnny's doing it. It's her job.
I think she's like really driven in what she does. So.
So
It's just seeing Nana on screen real quick, Rebecca. I don't want to cut you off. Nana, y'all doing your live tonight on the Facebook? Go ahead. Just go ahead, Rebecca. I didn't mean to cut you off there.
I was just wondering if you wanted to surprise some people with some scrubbies.
Yes, Rebecca has the scrubbies. A lot of scrubbies.
A lot of scrubbies. A lot of scrubbies. These were supposed to go to Tin Killer, and my car wasn't done.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I took them to up to where Jan's was, but not all of them got taken.
So I missed everything. I'm hoping next year I can go to some stuff. I mean, I feel like I missed so much, and I would love to meet all these people. I mean, not everybody in the chat I would love to hang out with, especially you. I mean, birthday buddies, we got to stick together.
Yes, we do.
But and like I said, so many great giveaways, so many cool things at both of those meetups, and I'm sure a lot of other ones too. Which I know Pinecone Fest is coming up pretty quick. I'm gonna be able to make it there.
There's also Pedals in the Past.
Well, that was up in North Georgia or something, wasn't it?
Yes, and they have it in the fall also in September.
Oh, okay, yeah. There's that, and I think there's supposed to be another 10 Killer meetup. You know, it's for somebody else hosting it.
No.
I'm wrong.
No, Alexander, they didn't. It would have been nice if someone could have. Definitely would have been nice, but
I have been running my mouth, and I did not see if Nana said anything about them doing a live tonight. I probably completely missed it. She may not have heard me anyway. She's probably busy in chat. So
yes, it certainly does, Alexander. And because I've got that car now, I will be there.
Hopefully with a fixed AC.
It will be. It certainly will be.
So I'd love to be able to go to something like that, you know, meet everybody, have a great time. I mean, you got tons of giveaways, great food, great fellowship. You know, I mean, it's just, and I was trying to watch every video I could from there. Hey, Piggy, how you doing, bro?
Hi, Piggy.
I was trying to watch every video from there that I could, you know, just to see who all was there. And I was sitting there wishing, like, dang, why couldn't I be there, you know? But one day I'll get there. Yeah. But I was thinking that somebody else had one at a different location at Pinecone Fest. That other channels were getting together.
That's in October.
Yes. Okay. I was thinking those.
Isn't there going to be two that are about the same time on, like with Pedals in the Past? There is another one.
Okay. Xander just clarified for me that was 10 Killer and the Mid America meetup. So yeah, that's what this is going to be. I think the next one's going to be the Mid America meetup. I think. Am I right, Xander? I hope.
I know there's Web's Web has a calendar, which makes it really nice that we can go and look to see where these different meetups are going to be or when lives are going to be. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been hoping I could get over to the lake over there and kind of Midwest Georgia over there by the Alabama line and check out that place. To hopefully get a Georgia meetup going. But I still haven't had a chance to balance those tires. I'm coming up for an oil change. I'm hoping next week I can get a chance to get by, get the tires balanced, and maybe they'll balance. And I can actually get up there and check that place out. So, but we can't do it this winter, maybe next year.
Thank you, Alexander. He just put the Webb's website up.
Hey, leave it to Alexander. He's gonna drop the link. If he didn't do it, Joey probably would have. Okay, yeah. James Hall said April is 10 killer, and then the Mid America meetup's in October. Now we got it covered.
Medicare next year is in May.
Yeah.
Is in May.
Oh, they're doing 10 killers going to be in May.
May. Next year.
I just heard you say, no, Derek, something. Okay, I missed something. September is Ozark.
Ozark. Okay. September is Ozark. And Oklahoma. Okay. October.
Yeah, I might get a pen and a piece of paper to keep up with this.
Well, I'm guessing if you go to Webb's Web, couldn't you print it off? You know?
I don't know, screenshot it. You can keep up with it, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, either way, I'll be able to go. I may not be able to go to any of them for. Might be the first time I go to a meetup. It's 2030. I don't know yet. It just all depends. I want to get to one though. Oh, it's a web page. So is that one of those pages?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, Xander's got it up there.
Stirring boiling water. Oh, okay.
Ginger's cooking.
Ginger's cooking.
She got to feed Joey. Or is that Mickey movie?
Oh, and he's already got next year's dates on there. Good.
Okay. Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah, I've got to get over and check that one out for real. See what all I'm missing.
Did you burn the water, Ginger? and as they say, a watch pot doesn't boil. Unless you have one of those Visionware cookwares. Because well,
let's just hope Ginger didn't forget the gravy this time. Hey, Dale. Thank you, brother.
Dale, thank you so much. Joey,
Johnny burned water last night.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
So do you know how to do the StreamYard giveaway tool?
I do not.
And I don't either.
That's something I've got to learn.
And Ginger's busy.
And I don't know that I could do it on this tablet anyway. If I had Gina's laptop, I could probably do it some way. Which I mean, I'm not paying for StreamYard. I'm just using it.
Yeah, I've got the free one too.
I mean, I don't know if I can even use it. I heard that thunder booming. I get back towards. Maybe kind of back towards Douglas. I don't know.
Think about this. I can do it Saturday also. I'm hoping that Ginger's going to be able to help me.
Yeah.
Hoping.
If Ginger don't have time, I guarantee you she could. I'm not volunteering her. I'm just saying I know that she's
we're not volunteering Ginger, but it would.
I just want to be good and she knows how to do it because she did it. Because I think you were there for December giveaway.
Yeah, she did the one in December for me.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nana and Dale will not be live on Facebook tonight. But
and Lynn the Okie came in. Thank you for saying happy birthday to Derek and me. Thank you.
I completely missed that. Hey, Lynn, thank you so much.
Well, I did too. I had to scroll back up. I was like, oh boy.
I when you said it, I saw Piggy said hey to her. So
Yeah.
I'm running my mouth. I get caught up in it sometimes.
I tried with my peripheral vision as wide as it is. When I see that thing jump, I look, so that I'm seeing who the next person that comes in on YouTube chat.
That's pretty cool. PSV Odyssey. What works best for preserving boiled water, canning or freezing? I love that. You might want to try a Ziploc bag. I heard that works well.
Oh, you've got to be. I've had raccoon, but I've never had possum to eat. And I've never ate squirrel either. I'd love to try it sometime.
But I almost was going to tell a story about Grandpa, and then I realized he was cooking supper and get ready to eat, so I won't tell that. The reason he won't, he stopped eating possums.
Oh.
But he used to eat them. He used to eat mountain oysters too. Mama fried them up in a pan. They smelled good, but I could not bring myself to try one.
So Xander has got to drop off now because he's got to drive home. Be safe.
Yes, sir. Be safe.
Definitely.
Take care of yourself, Xander. And don't let Tony and Mouse Toes have to put out a bolo on you next week. He winds up coming in. He has things to do. He winds up coming in later now to their lives, so they always look for him.
He likes to slide in.
Oh, yeah. I remember there was one time, I guess he didn't have as much to do back then. Every live I would go to during the week, if I see somebody live, I'd pop in, bam, Xander was there. And chances are he was a mod.
Wow. Ooh.
I've had.
Well, we know I have not had bobcat. I have not had squirrel. I have had rabbit, and I've never had bear.
I've had squirrel, rabbit, and bear. Like almost like a bear stew. It's like, well, it's like bear with like almost like a beef and gravy, There's like chunks of bear cut up and you put it over rice. I've had it. It's a little tough, but it's actually not bad. It's probably wasn't cooked properly. I heard bear is kind of tough. But I mean, I said that was a little tough to me, but it was had a good flavor now. I ain't gonna lie. I heck out that bear.
I am going to be taking out at our pantry in June. I was able to get a leg of lamb roast. And that's what we're having for my birthday.
You said leg of lamb?
Leg of lamb roast, yes.
Oh, okay, cool. That sounds good.
Yes,
I've never had that. I'd like to try that one time.
Oh, so you've got to cook it probably low and slow with a bear.
Yeah, deep fried some fried squirrel and gravy is something good. If you got somebody who knows how to cook it.
You've never had lamb? Oh wow.
Yeah, we've never had it. Gina's never had lamb. I want to try it. I like to see how it tastes. I've heard people say, "Oh, it's all musky tasting or whatever." I heard people say it's the best thing you'll ever eat. So I don't know. I'd like to try it and see for myself.
I've heard there is. Wow, that would be nice. Most people, when they do eat lamb, they use mint jelly on it.
Do what now?
Mint. You put mint jelly on lamb.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard rosemary. I think it is.
Yes.
Goes good with it and stuff like that. I watched Barbecue Pitmasters and somebody used that on there, and I said, I've heard that somewhere.
I would definitely think that because with bear, I've had venison, I've had elk, I have not had moose.
I've not. I've had elk.
The
It's good.
the thing about that Nanny Tam was saying that she's had the gyro, they grind meat and they put different meats together
Yeah,
to make that gyro. It's not like my lamb roast that isn't
yeah.
ground,
Yeah.
and things like that. That chili that I was going to bring into the 10 killer meetup, or the yes, had goat, uh, venison, and bison.
Oh, cool.
I don't know if I would have won.
Now, bison would have been nice. Yeah, I'd like to try
It,
that
it,
too.
it was all mixed together. Those meats were, and
Oh,
my brother said it was my best chili.
um, I know you used to have a place called Hunter's Barbecue out on 32 between us and Osceola. And man, they had some of the best barbecue. Just any kind of barbecue they had was good. And nice. It's called Hutto's Barbecue. Somebody else took over. Before that, Hunters, they had a goat barbecue sandwich.
So what does
I
what does,
stopped buying the pork barbecue sandwiches. I bought goat every time I went by there after that.
I've never had antelope. I wonder kind of what that tastes like.
Oh, thank you, Ginger. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Ginger.
Love you, sis.
We've got 3 minutes left. Wow, this went quick. Thank you, Ginger, so much.
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was last week after my live. I was trying to watch it back, and thunderstorms started rolling through. I was going to watch it back, see, kind of nitpick myself, And I started watching it back, and then lights flickered. So then I got to sit here and I got to wait, get the TV back on, everything back on, wait for the internet to come back on, reboot the box, then go back and start watching. 5 minutes later, it does it again. It did like 5 times that night. It took me like 2 hours to watch my hour live.
Do you know do you know what I feel about venison is when I was married, my mother-in-law, we would debone it and cut it
Hi, Joey.
and put it in canning jars. I made some chili out of that, or some soup, and nobody knew that it was venison.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody kept saying, "Oh, this is nice beef. This is nice beef," and I never told them.
Oh, yeah.
I just didn't.
See, I used to, when I deer hunted years ago, I used to love having the burger, the cube steak, everything. We get summer sausage made. Would not touch it. I loved it. It was awesome. And but I would use the burger. I would make spaghetti, chili, hamburgers, all that stuff with it. It was like amazing. I used it for everything. I actually prefer it over beef a lot of times because you get a little more of the wild taste in it.
I can even get bison at the farmer's market.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it is.
Oh. Yeah, I've actually heard there's a lot of grease in the bear. They got a lot of fat on them, I think. So
Buttermilk will take the taste out, Johnny. That's interesting.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm all about like deer and stuff like that. Yeah, you need to soak it for a little while or hang it for a little while, whatever. But I don't want to go too long with it because other than that, it's just going to taste like beef. Once you soak it and pull all the blood and wild taste out of it, it's just going to taste like plain beef anyway. I like that little kick of wild in the back, at least a little bit of it,
I know Nanny Tam is saying that alligator tail is nasty. I went to this our state capitol when they were doing the Independence Day, and they had some alligator meat there, and I couldn't tell the gaminess of it. And maybe it's because it's captive bred, maybe. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I don't know how she had it. I've actually had it fried, like it used to go at the car show in Moultrie all the time. And I would always get it every time I went. They have what they call fluffy fries. They would run them through a little slicer. They'd make long spiral pieces of potato and drop them in and deep fry them. They called it fluffy fries. And I'd get the fried gator tail on a stick. And I would get it every time until the prices kept going up and up. I just said, I'll just do it without. But I actually liked it fried. I never had it any other way.
Yes, it does taste like fish. And it kind of has a chicken. I don't know how they cooked it, but it kind of had a chicken texture to it.
Yes. Yes. I think that's why people say it tastes like chicken, because it has that texture.
Yes. I thought it tasted fishy to me. You know, it didn't taste like, you know, the texture of it was like chicken, but it tasted like fish. Oh, I love frog legs.
I have never had them, but I've been wanting to try them.
If you're able to get the ones that are wild, much better than the ones that are farm raised. Much better.
We actually have a place. It's like through the woods from here. Probably get there in like 7 or 8 minutes. It's a place called DJ Steak and Seafood, right across from a church on the back road. It's like out in the middle of nowhere. And they actually have them there. And one time we went, me and Gina took her sister and her husband out there, and he started eating frog legs because he used to actually live in Delhi, Louisiana. He's ever just gnawing the heck out of them. I'm like, I don't know if I want any of them. But the more I think about it, I'm like, I'd like to try them just to see, for myself.
Thanks, James, for coming. He's headed over to 3 Mississippi now. It is now 7. Wow.
Okay, 3 Mississippi's already started. People's probably, we're down to about 7 in here now. So we probably had better end this.
It's been so fun.
Yeah, it's just been awesome. We've actually had to catch up, had a good time. We hadn't talked in a while. So
yes, for sure.
Well, I think the last time we actually spoke was the night when the snake was in the computer room. I had to go take care of that.
Yes. I don't like snakes.
We don't want snakes. I've had enough of those.
Thank you for the birthday wishes, everyone.
Thank y'all so much. That means the world to us. And it's been amazing. You can stick around for a second, though, right?
Yes, I will. I will be.
All right. But, guys, we're going to get out of here. We really appreciate everybody being here tonight. I think we've had a pretty good amount of people here. People I've never seen before. Thank y'all for coming by. Y'all are Rebekah's friends, but y'all are my friends now, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
So, as far as I'm concerned, love y'all. Have a great night, and we'll see y'all back next week. Rebekah, you got anything you want to say?
Thank you, everyone, for the birthday wishes, and please come over and celebrate with me on Saturday. There's going to be some things that are going to be given away.
10 Central.
10 Central. Yes, 10 Central.
Stop by, check her out, see what she's got. It's going to be a pretty cool giveaway, y'all. Seriously. She's got a massive box of scrubbies. I'm telling y'all, you need to stop by.
Please do.
All right. Well, thanks, everybody, for being here. Y'all have a wonderful night. Glad y'all made it. Thank you from myself and Rebekah.
Yes.
Thank y'all so much for being here. We love y'all. We'll see y'all later on. Have a good one.
Bye, everyone.